Hi and welcome to another Opshop Crafter haul. This is an open collaboration with me. Anyone can join in. Just add the hashtag OpshopCrafter and link me back in your description. And also pop over to our Facebook page, which is Opshop/ThriftshopCrafter, and join us there for all the Opshoppy fun. So sit back and enjoy my video. Now, you'll probably see this one after Christmas, but there are some Christmas things in this one. I got a pack of these little, what are they? They're probably like little gift cards, I guess. And these are nice little, oh no, it's a little book. Oh, that's cute. I thought they were gift cards, but it's a little book that you hang on the Christmas tree. That is cute. I like that. Christmas carols, it says. That is cute. They would have been cute too if they were Christmas tags. There's no date in there, so I have no idea how old it is, but that's really cute. That says made in Taiwan on it. A nice little retro picture on the front of there. So there's quite a few little Christmas bits and pieces out. I found this really cool Santa. He's embroidered. I love embroidered decorations. I only wish that we had collected the embroidered ones when we were in Europe, because they had some gorgeous ones. They weren't cheap, but they were gorgeous. So there's that guy. Another Christmas little thing is, whoops, oh, it's all falling down. Well, just a little penny rug, and it's all made out of crochet little circles. Now this has been sitting around at my daughter's. I found this at the op shop, I think when we first moved here, and then when we had Christmas together I took it around and it was sitting around there, and she said, do you want this back, Mum? So it's, yeah, it's just beautiful. It's all felt and it's just all handmade, so that's gorgeous. And then I found another little one of these Christmas trees with the motifs on it. Look at this one. Aren't they gorgeous? And this one's made out of velvet, really pretty velvet, and a Christmas print on it as well. Then you've got the little Christmas tree. Aren't they beautiful? So I've got two of them now that I can hang up. I just thought they were so pretty. So pretty, and someone's taken all that time to make them. Alright, there were some... This was a ball of fibre. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous fibre. And this will be nice used in any sort of stitching, or I could even probably pull it apart and use it in my felting, anything like that. But that is so pretty and so soft. So there was that fibre. There was another fibre sitting around here somewhere. Oh, it's underneath there. I'll get to it. There was this ball of, well, this roll of, is it chiffon, or, anyway, it's that real sheer fabric, and it's like silver on one side and burgundy on the other. There's quite a bit still left on that. So I thought that was nice. I might put a bit of, another piece of sticky tape on here. Try and keep that closed. So there was that. There was a little, I didn't pay $3.95, that says $3.95 from Big W. I think I paid 50 cents for it. But it's a little pack of buttons that you cross stitch yourself, and it hasn't been opened or used, so that could be interesting to have a play with. It looks like there's a designs available. Oh, okay, I'm not sure what on this thing. Oh, it must be the butterfly and the flowers. Got the needle and the thread and everything in there. So cute. Right, I got a pack of envelopes. They are always cool to get. These are the long Tudor envelopes. Always great to have them in your stash for junk journaling. I found a stencil. And I thought, oh, this is Australian wildflowers. This is coming home with me. And I've seen Terry. She said she got the idea off me, but she did some stenciling and then stitched over it. And I thought that looked really nice. And I thought, oh, this could look really nice, stenciled and stitched. So we've got the Waratah, the wattle, and the bottle brush. Nice. I really like that. So that came home. Now this was 50 cents. It's 12 folding Santas, it says. And I liked them because they were like, they look vintage. So let's have a look what they look like. Okay, they're like little gift cards. Nice. They'll look great in a little Christmas junk journal. Just put them in as a little flap like that you can journal under. So they were cute, weren't they? I think there's 3 or 4 different patterns. There's 3. Yeah, 4. There's 4 different patterns in there. Oh, they're nice. For 50 cents, that's cool. That's really cool. And I'm going to have to get in and make my Christmas junk journal. Still haven't done that. But I've got plenty of things now for it. Now I found a pack of gift cards. They were cute too. And these were only 50 cents as well. Oh. And they'll look great in a Christmas junk journal as little journal cards. So there's Santa, 2 different Santas, 3 different Santas, 4 different Santas. Ah, that's cute. We love Santa. So they'll be cool too. And I found one of these vintage Christmas decorations that folds out. I love these. And look, there's no barcode on it. So this is a genuine vintage one. That's cool. Now I've got a collection of these that I have not opened, so that will go in with that. I found a craft box. I like just using these craft boxes. They don't have a hinge or anything because I can just sit a project in it and sit that up on my shelf and use it as a little tray. So this one is an A5 one, I think, and so I grabbed that. I think it was only $1. What else is here? There is some ribbons in this bag and it looks like lace. So let's have a look what's in this bag. I'm surprised I could get that open. Alright, what's this? Oh, this is stretchy lace in there. Beautiful roses on it. And that looks like there's at least a metre, probably a metre and a half there of that. Nice wide lace. Whoops, sorry for banging you. So there was that. There was a roll of this. What is it? Let's have a look. It looks like it's could be vintage. It's come off the bottom of something, and it's a nice blue pattern with the tulle behind it. There's quite a bit of that. So that's nice. I like that colour blue, that dusty blue. Now there's a roll of this fabric lace which has got a lot of age spotting on it, so this could look great tea dyed. And the weather's coming up for tea dyeing. I'm getting excited because you can't do it here in the winter. They just don't dry. Nothing dries here in the winter. And then I think when I do my washing, because they put a new dryer in here at the park, and we just refuse to use it because it's so expensive. And so I got Dave to put some more lines underneath our gazebo, and I just leave it out for 2 or 3 days in the middle of winter. There's no spiders or anything, because in summer you can't do that because the spiders get on it. But yeah, that's really nice. So I just refuse to pay for the the drying unless it's an emergency. So there's some of, what's that on there? Something stuck on that. There's some of this ribbon. I like this ribbon with the two little, you know, the little loops either side of it. So there's a piece of burgundy and cream in there, so that's nice. And then there's a big wad of this green stuff. Wow, it's a different colour green, and that's what that looks like. I haven't seen anything like that before. That's a nice lace. It's a pretty green. So there's a big ball of that. Alright, I got, in the way of lace as well, I came home with a big roll of brown. I think this was about $5. But there's a lot still, there's a lot still on there, look. So I'll take some off that and put it in my container so I can get to it, and then I'll take the rest over to the storage bay probably, and with my excess lace. But that's it's a nice brown, it's not too dark, it's a nice mid brown, so that was nice. And oh, here's the other ball of fibre. This one is a fun one. This one is, what's it called? Giggles, and it was 50 cents. And I thought that's cool for 50 cents. That one comes from Lincraft, and that's what it looks like a little tassel. You know, the little tassels that used to be on the bed covers or on a towel or something like that. That's cute. Nice little fine tassel you could put off the edge of a page or anything like that, and it's a nice color combination: creams, brown, tans, and this army sort of browny green color. So that's a nice fiber. I like picking up different fibers. All right, in the way of ribbon, I found this. Look at this. It's a big, it's a heap on there. There's a heap on there. And it's like this, it was in the Christmas section, and it's like that fake, what do you call it, vinyl sort of thing or whatever. I guess you know, people could have sewn it onto a belt, or I don't know, on a costume or whatever. But I was looking at it last night, and these little motifs cut out of it so well. And they could go really pretty in Christmas decorations. You could even, like Christmas, journals, but you could even make it into a little Christmas decoration if you wanted to, either side. And I thought they were really pretty, really pretty. So that came home with me. That was $3, all that. There's a lot on there. All right, there were some doilies. You know, I like picking up doilies. Most of them were crocheted ones. There's this one, which is just gorgeous, and this little one, which has got some beautiful little sections in it that you could do all sorts of fun things with in your stitching. There was this embroidered one, which was beautiful. So that would look gorgeous on a project. I'll scan it as well. And if you haven't seen my digital doilies, the link will be down below to my Etsy store. And when I get doilies, I scan them and sell them at a really cheap price, so you can print them out and put them in your junk journals, especially for those people who can't find the doilies. And yeah, this would look gorgeous on something. It's really nicely done. So there was that doily. There was a piece of chicken scratching. Now, if you don't know what chicken scratching is, it's a piece of gingham, and this was like a little tablecloth, I'd say, like a little supper cloth or something like that. And it's a piece of gingham, and they do all this cross stitch work on them, and it's called chicken scratching. And I just love picking up this old chicken scratching. This one's been really nicely laundered. It feels like it's got a bit of starch in it, actually. but it's not too bad. You can see that it's vintage, but there's probably only one little mark on it there, but it's really nice, really nice. So there was that chicken scratching, and there's a few more doilies here. I think I've put them underneath. Okay, there's a beautiful little hanky like this, and there were these two doilies with the blue flowers on them. There was a little, what colour would you call that? Probably a salmon-y colour, but it's been damaged, so I'll cut that up. Look, these doilies didn't cost me more than 50 cents each, and I don't mind picking up ones that have got a little bit of damage because I can do something with them. So there was this one as well, and a beautiful bigger one, which you could cut up for some awesome parts. Look at that. A big star in the middle. Then you could use these as pine cones, or you could even use this bit in here. Looks like a spider web, that, doesn't it? That would look cool. I think crazy quilting or whatever was it, they used to always put a little spider web somewhere in it. I think I heard that a long time ago, and I'm not sure what the concept of that was, but now there was another one here, was there? Oh no, that's the doily. Oh no, there are some more here. Okay, there was these two things. Now I have no idea what they are. If you know, leave me a comment below. They're like they've got a drawstring on them, okay, and they're just a little pouch, and there was two of them. So if you know what they are, let me know below. I like to learn the names of these old vintage things, and it's all got that shell stitching on it. Yeah, so there was two of them. There was this little doily and this little oval doily. It's pretty. Got some good motifs and things in that. Wouldn't that look gorgeous as a big angel? I'm just obsessed with things now. And then there was this doily which had, oh, these just look like bells, don't they? Gorgeous bells. Yeah, that could be good made for Christmas too. And then there was this one, and it had some beautiful motifs in it too, in a different shade of creams. There's all different shades of creams and browns and you know, the off-white. So they were the doilies. There was quite a few of them, and I'll just put them up out of the way. We're getting a pile here. Put you over there. Right, I found a beautiful piece of orange satin. Gorgeous piece. It's so bright. It's so bright. It's so bright, but it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'll put that in with my satins. I've got a nice collection of satin fabrics. There was 3 pieces of wool felt, and these were only 50 cents each. I'll show you them. I'll take these rubber bands off, and they're a gorgeous colour, just a gorgeous well, it looks like they were on a display thing, but look at them, they're really thick. So there was that colour, and this colour, and a lighter colour, sort of like neutral colours. So they were really nice pieces of really thick wool felt. You can tell it's wool felt. It's so thick and it's so dense, so yeah, you can tell it's wool. So there was those felts. There was a bag of sequins. I think that was 50 cents too. It doesn't have the price on it now, but I didn't pay much for it. There was a whole roll of this gimp lace, and I mean, you can get gimp lace in all sorts of configurations. I'll just take it off the spool. I hate storing those spools, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's not old, but it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'll put that in with my gimp braids. I've got a whole box of different gimp braids that are just amazing. I'll just put it over there. Now, what else? I got some beads. There was these little beads, which were wooden. Oops. Oh gosh. I always manage to spill something when I open these. Oh, come on, you get back in there. It's because Opshop sticks them up so well, because they don't want them all falling out in the shop. But it was just a little pack of tiny little wooden beads, and I thought they were nice. You sit up there and behave yourself. You're coming out everywhere. Yeah, there's another one. There's another one. Right, I got these beads, and they feel like glass. They're so heavy, but they're the, how do you say that, the Gutmann brand, like in the thread, but it's that brand in 6mm beads. I thought, oh gosh, didn't know that brand even sold beads. But they're very heavy, so they feel like glass then. There was a whole bag too of these purple beads, these purple pearly beads. Ooh. And that's what they look like. Nice deep purple. There's a lot in there. Oh, there's different, hang on. This has probably been a necklace that's been torn apart, because there's lots of little seed beads as well, little brown seed beads in there. Alright, I'll have to sort that out. So I'll just sit you there. And then I found a pack of these bugle beads, the nice gold bugle beads. So there was a few beads there this time. Now there was also, look, I have looked long and hard for one of these, and I was so excited to find it. But it is a doily holder, a vintage doily holder, and it's spelt the old way, D-O-Y-L-E-Y-S, doilies. And I just love it. It needs a little bit of fixing, but I'm going to fix that and restore it, I think, because look, it's all been hand sewn onto there, all that edging. So I'll fix all that up and restore it back to its former glory. It's you can see it's been well used, and there's quite a bit of age spotting on here and a little bit of wear up there, but I just love it. I love it. I've seen others on eBay and stuff like that, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to find one of them from the Opshop one day. And this is what they did. They laid their doilies flat in there after they were laundered, ones that would fit, and they stored their beautiful doilies in there. And that one's all like that. And they stored them flat in there, and that's how they stored them. Isn't that cool? I really like that. That's cool. So that was a good find. That was $3. This vintage doily holder, $3. I was just like, yes please, it's coming home with me. I found a piece of nice linen, which I want to do something on. It's a really a light dusty blue, and it's just beautiful linen. So that was pretty. There was this piece of fabric, piece of cotton, which is a beautiful salmon coloured roses and daisy print on a light yellow background. Gorgeous. There was a Santa tablecloth, and he was vintage, and I thought, I'm gonna save you, Santa. Oh, he's nice. And then in each corner there's a little house like that, a little village. So Santa came home with me. I'll put him in with my Christmas linen. There was a book, Betty Bibb's Fairy Field Guide. This was an interesting little book, and it's not old. See if I can find the date without my camera going nuts. 2005. It's got some pretty pictures in here, but interesting little pictures of the weirdest little fairies. Look at how they made these little fairies. And look at these. Aren't they amazing? I mean, if you like that, all that collage stuff, you'd love this book. Little cupcake fairies down here. And pictures there. All keep treasures. Look at the fan fairies. And they've made like little fairies for all these different situations. Look at all these little fairies, lolly fairies. With sweet and tasty things. Fairies with sweet and tasty things. See, look at all the rick-rack on it, and all sorts of little inspirational bits and pieces on these fairies. Look at the cat. Look at the eyes on the cat. He's got fairies off his whiskers and everywhere. How to attract fairies. Wow, look at these little fairies. They're just amazing. I had a quick look in the shop and I thought, oh yeah, that looks cool. But now that I've opened it up and looked at it further, they are pretty fun. All sorts of little fairies, little paper fairies here. Fairies that have been made out of stationery. Bridal fairies. I see the little fairies made with the flower petals. Oh, he has to have the last say. He has to have the last say. Stop! These are little fairy-like fairies. Little lanterns. Aren't they cute? They are so cute. There's some cute stuff in here on the cupcake fairies. Birthday fairies, those ones. Little Christmas fairy. Easter fairy. Birthday fairy, christening fairy, Valentine, special occasion fairies. Oh, these ones are so pretty. Seasonal fairies. These are gorgeous. It's such an inspirational book if you're into that collagey sort of type stitching and putting things together. There's so much in this book. And look at this one. Faded flower fairies, all the dried flowers and the little whirly seed pods and the garden fairy. Oh, they're cute. They're so cute. Look at this one, the flower nature fairies. This one is. Oh gosh. The more you look at them, the more you see they've put into them. And they're just so cool. See, look, there's a little sequin. That looks so cute. And then just feathers and little petals and all sorts of stuff. See, the more you look at it, there's a little sequin, little fake leaves and petals. And there's just all sorts of little things in this. Fairy cake recipe. Look at her with a little broom. Oh, see, look, there's little bits of the paper doily and stuff around. This book's really well done. What's this one? Sock fairies. All the socks that get lost. And domestic fairy. Ooh, we'd all love a domestic fairy, wouldn't we? They just skipped around and did all the cleaning so we can craft. The fairy directory. Oh, the baby fairies. Aren't they sweet? They are just super sweet. Look at the baby fairies. Oh, they are the cutest. A baby fairy begins life as a speck of fairy dust that floats down to earth on a sunbeam and then embeds itself inside the head of a golden dandelion. The first wand is a dandelion seed. The only exception is a royal fairy baby who descends into a rosebud and has a golden stamen as her first wand. Baby fairies come in all shapes, sizes and colours, and as you can see from my collection opposite, look at them. They are just precious. Oh, what an awesome little book. Common fairy queries. Where do fairies sleep? Fairies need very little sleep, only about an hour a day, which they take in the form of frequent short naps. Ideal sleeping places include flower pots, so keep them clean to encourage a fairy visitor. Shoe boxes, use shoe trees if possible, as fairies like sleeping under them. And biscuit tins, clean out the crumbs as they get caught in the fairy's hair. And of course, it is at night while we are sleeping that the fairies are at their busiest. Look at the fairy in the OXO cube box, the old matchbox, a nutshell, a little tin, a seashell fairy. Oh, these are just precious. Oh, and the fairies can fit into very small places. They might hide or take a nap. A ring box. How big is a fairy? What are fairies like? Oh, that's a precious little book, that. Betty Bibb's Fairy Field Guide, the illustrated handbook of fairies and their habits. Oh, sorry, habitats. Yeah. That's a gorgeous book. And my last thing in this find was a gorgeous tablecloth. Look at this. Exclusive, what does it say? Exclusive table design. Decal tablecloth. There's the design on it. And it was, back in the day, £9.95. Let's see if it's got all the bits in it. Oh, it does. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's even got the needle as well. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's got the instructions and it's got all the threads. That's beautiful. I love finding unfinished or unworked embroidery that tickles my fancy. I've got a container of it up there, so that is gorgeous. So that was my find for this week. I hope you've enjoyed looking at all these bits and pieces. I'll sit them all out and take a photo like I usually do, and I hope you've enjoyed looking at that. And join in on my Opshop #OpshopCrafter hauls. Now don't forget too that I have a Facebook page called Opshop/ThriftCrafter, and I made it only a few days ago, but you won't see this video until after Christmas, but I'll put a separate video up explaining it all. and I'll have the link down below here, and you can pop over and join the group. We just show our Opshop crafting like this. You can be anywhere in the world, it does not have to be Australia. We show our finds. You can show your makes, what you've made with all these bits and pieces, and yeah, put your pictures up, leave comments, be a part of the community over there. I would love to have you there with me. At the moment it's only about 30 people, but I'm sure by the time you see this video there will be more people in the group, and yeah, we can all see what we find from the op shops for our crafting. I might try and set up some type of activities or things that we can do, or swap, or this or that. I don't know, I've got to figure all that out, but I would love to have you in there with me, and yeah, in that community, and where we can just share our op shopping joy. All right, if you're new here, please subscribe, share and like and all that sort of stuff, and take care guys, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.